pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice.
Our Heavenly Father, who suffers in the affliction of your children, we come before you in prayer asking for those men and women who have been taken captive in war and for those who are still missing today. We ask you, in the face of the evils that these brave men and women endure, and before the grim burdens they are forced to bear, that you give them courage and hope and a never-failing confidence in you. We ask that you give them the courage to persevere in the knowledge that they have not been forgotten. Guide our nation to find ways to rescue them safely and quickly. Guide our leaders and negotiators in their resolute efforts to gain their freedom. For our men and women forever missing, may they forever reside in your kingdom. For the families waiting for result, may they understand and find comfort and inner peace. May they all be anchored by their faith, protected by your presence, and comforted by the knowledge that they are all loved by you and by this community.
Hi, I'm Heather Evers. This is my mother, Tozia Engleman. We're honored to be here this afternoon at this POW MIA recognition ceremony. This really means a lot. My father, Navy Lieutenant, junior grade Edward Leon Romig, was a navigator on a C-130. He was stationed at Moffett Field in California, and as he used to tell my mom, they would take the bullets over and bring the bodies back. He was headed back home from Cam Ranh Bay in South Vietnam in June 1966 when his aircraft exploded over the South China Sea, and his remains were never recovered. He was only 24 years old. My mother still vividly remembers the evening the servicemen rang her doorbell. She knew when she opened the door that it wouldn't be good news. There was a chaplain there and a casualty officer. They informed her that he was missing. I was 2 years old at the time, and my brother Joel would be born 2 months later. 53 years later, we still wonder and we still wait for news. We're so grateful that these heroes are being honored and remembered now with these chairs that are being placed in all these locations. You'll never know what a difference you're making. This chair represents so many of us, and we are only such a small part. We can't begin to express our gratitude to all of you for being here today. It helps bring families like ours peace and healing. Thank you.
The unveiling, if you will. We have a plaque and a chair, and they both say the same thing, but it states you are not forgotten. Since World War II, more than 82,000 American soldiers are unaccounted for. This unoccupied seat is dedicated to the memory of those brave men and women and to the sacrifices each made serving this country. God bless you. God bless America. Merck, Sharp and Dohme Federal Credit Union. It really, touches home. I know for you guys especially, but going through Vietnam, I did not go, but my sister was of age, and many of her friends went, and some came home, some did not. And, we need to remember, as Patrick was saying, 82,000, that may not sound like a big number, but when you start, compounding, the number to number of wives, number of children, number of mothers, number of fathers, out there, the number gets quite large, quite big, and we can't forget these individuals that served and helped us preserve our freedoms that we have today. So we're doing this, moving around, so that our members see it and they do not forget into the future. So appreciate you all coming out and being part of the ceremony. Thank you.